Hey, Stevie J came to Albany State for our homecoming, and he left with like 3 freshman girls. Never mind, I'm not gonna.
Thank you, y'all. Before we go live,
I seen that we were live, and I ain't trying to get brother Stevie J.
Okay, here we go, and we are live. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to a very special edition of the top 5 on the People's Podcast. We have 4 incredible panelists that are joining myself today with this top 5 list. I'm just waiting on Marvin to come in. He's sliding in right now.
I was about to say, who the hell is the 4th?
Okay, boom. There go Marvin.
The GOAT is the 4th.
Brother Josh can't count. There you go. Goat saying.
Oh, no, I can't count. No, I can't even count. Okay.
Oh my God.
We're gonna start with Sister Mariah because she's just killing it with her new headset. Sister Mariah, can
you know what?
Sister Mariah got a PSN account.
Okay.
Sister Mariah, can you please say
your PlayStation Network?
Everybody.
Because I gotta make money right after this.
Yes.
Exactly.
Mariah, can you please say peace to everybody or what's up?
Let us find out you at the park.
Peace to everybody.
Okay, great. Sister Candace, can you please say what's up to everybody?
Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Boom, Sister Candace. All right, Marvin, can you please say what's up to everybody?
You should be honored by my lateness.
Thank you, Marvin. Oh
God. Go saying in the building. Peace and blessings.
All right, and Yahweh, can you please say what's up to everybody?
What's going on, everybody? It's been a minute. We back.
Okay, we back and we are live, and everybody's excited. So many people kept inboxing me with topics and just saying where y'all at, where y'all been, da 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 da. Okay, so Naima says peace, family. Mimi and Sister Kansas, everybody saying peace, and then everybody saying leave Sister Mariah alone. Okay, boom. So the first thing we're gonna do is
too early for y'all to be telling us to leave Sister Mariah alone.
Okay, the first thing we're gonna deal with is top 5 TV characters that will be canceled in today's time. All right, so we're going to hold on. Let me write this down. Boom. So we're going to start off with Marvin. What you got at number 5, bro?
Number 5. Let me get my list. I'm so sorry. At number 5, I got Ren and Stimpy. Oh yeah.
Okay. And why though?
Man, there was a lot of subliminal stuff that wasn't for kids. That was real dirty in Ren and Stimpy.
It was just nasty.
Nasty, bro.
That's
just
true.
Looking at it nowadays, I'm like, bro, how was this for kids?
Okay, great. And Naima says Dwight, of course, from The Office, Dwight Schrute. All right, and number 5, we're going with you, Sister Mariah. Who you got?
Okay, so I know there's an age gap with a couple of y'all, but this is my list. I don't care what y'all say.
Marvin just said Ren and Stimpy.
But if you ever watched Night Court, there was a character named Dan Fielding. He was a lawyer. And I think now he would be canceled because of the type of lawyer that he was, because they would always like depict women as prostitutes, and he would like harass everybody, especially like the females and things like that. So that's my number 5.
Okay, great. I'm coming back to that because we're not gonna let that slide. Naima said her moms wouldn't let her watch Ren and Stimpy.
We ain't gonna let that slide.
Now this Night Court. Now, can you explain to us? Can you explain to us what this is? This is during the Jeffersons. Like who's on the show?
It is during that time. I can't remember all of their names, but I know. Well, I don't know. I guess on TV you can, but it was a show about like lawyers and things like that. But he was like kind of like a filthy lawyer. Like he would always like try the prostitutes and stuff, and then he would like try to get their numbers or the female lawyers. Like he didn't have any respect for women or authority or anything like that. And by his co-stars on the show, he was like the least liked. It was a good show. Back
I remember Night Court.
Yes, ma'am. And I saw the reruns on Nick at Night while my sister's trying to say I loved it because it was a good show. And shout out to the bald head bailiff and
I knew exactly who she was talking about then.
I want to give her a chance to explain it. But
see how they try to play me though, acting like they ain't watch it.
On the reruns. Listen, I used to watch it on Nick at Night. What are you gonna do? My sister had to say I loved it. Okay, so keep it cool. It's not top 15. You know? It was top 20. All right. Sister Candace, what you got for number 5?
I'm gonna take it back a little further than Night Court and say All in the Family.
Who you got?
Archie
Which character?
Bunker.
Okay, that's low. That's low, Sister Candace, but okay.
Wow. Well, I mean, hey, I didn't put this in any order or anything like that, but he's on my list.
He's on my list for sure too. I mean, he
Yeah.
is. Okay. All right, Yahweh, what you got for number 5?
Archie Bunker was my number 5. He should be on everybody's list. He was just a bigot. He was just- he might fit in. He might low key fit in today's.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't think about him because he was just being real. I mean, he was racist. but
So,
he-
yeah, I'm about to say I appreciate his honesty. If he feels like that, then tell me straight up. But
just in a closet racist, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, my number 5 is Sinead from Martin. I just feel like that character in today's time will get attacked.
I didn't even think about it.
would be
Oh,
like,
Josh about to take out all the black shows now.
No.
Watch
I'm just
out.
saying because everybody they're gonna attack it because he like cross dressing and blah blah
That's
blah.
true though.
Then Sinead's roasting people. They're gonna be like, you can't. It's just everybody's sensitive, so they would have took. Sinead would
They
have
were
got
saying that
canceled.
she's
They're like,
I think
Even though
if
she
you say
was.
Shanae though, you got to say Wanda too.
Yeah,
Wanda
you gotta say
They're
Wanda
just gonna
from
say
In Living Color.
they'll say today that's a negative stereotype of black women, which it was. I mean,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they're like, why Sinead got to do it? I'm like, I like Sinead. See, that's why I can't really buy the Wanda thing because I didn't really go with the character. But Sinead, I thought Sinead was funny every time she came on screen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, they're gonna take Sinead out. All right, number 4. We're going with you, Marvin.
Roger from American Dad.
Oh yeah, he's out of here. He's out of here.
Out of there.
He's out of here.
Out of there.
That's
I
a good one.
wanted to put a tie, but because the dude, the robot from Futurama is kind of just as bad, but Roger take the title.
Nah, he's nowhere near as bad as Roger.
Exactly.
He's nowhere near as bad. Roger was like on some other stuff.
Okay.
One day he a man, one day he a woman.
Yeah.
He's
Naima
wild.
won't let the Alf thing go. She said the real person who played the puppet Alf was racist. Naima, Alf was not racist though, so you can't say the person who was holding him was. It's not the same. God.
I gotta go
All
back
right,
and watch it to see.
Yeah, I like Alf, so you know whatever. So and I'm getting Alf from Naima for her birthday off of Amazon, so she just get used to it. All right, so number 4. What you got, Mariah?
My number 4 was Bo and Luke Duke from Dukes of Hazzard.
Okay.
You got that TV Land special.
So I basically,
Explain to us, Mariah. Explain
Sis
to us.
Mariah, so I need a history book for you for your stuff.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Explain it to us. Why?
She got her
They
list straight
had
up.
General Lee on the car.
Okay, I knew that. I knew they had a Confederate
That's
flag.
my
I knew
main
that.
reason. I think
Okay.
that you just couldn't play that now, even though that mentality is still there. I don't think that people would go for it being played now.
Okay, what about the girl, the Dukes? Because that's where everybody got the Daisy Dukes from. I mean, was she okay?
I wasn't bothered by that. I don't think if there was a making that look cute, I don't think that she did that. I think that maybe that was done by other women after her, but I wasn't bothered by that. Once I was
definitely
older
wasn't
and I
bothered by Daisy
learned,
Dukes, whatever.
yeah, once I was older and I learned
I tried
about
to
who
make
General
sure
Lee
for
was,
validation.
then it was different because I seen it maybe.
We're not
my
canceling
dad
Daisy.
watched
ho.
stuff. No.
So I have to be clear. I'm like, I didn't watch the show, so I don't know if she was out
I
here
mean,
hanging black men.
When I was younger, I didn't know anything about like who General Lee was or anything like that. Once I got older and I learned about it, then I was like, I believe we was watching that or other people was watching that or whatever. So
America's
yeah.
a crazy place.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Thank you, Yahweh, for talking about America. Okay,
Certainly.
number 4.
My number 4 is gonna be, I can't remember the character's name, but in the show In the Heat of the Night, the sheriff. I think he was
Archie
the
Bunker.
locust.
Archie
It was
Bunker.
Archie Bunker again.
He was bad.
You just got
I didn't know he was
personal
bad.
vendetta against
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, and it sure was. It was him. But yeah, he was kind of low-key racist
Gillespie.
in that show too. Yes. That's
So
it.
Mariah, no, now she knows some names. We talk about anything else.
This is where I dusted off them old TV guys.
listen, I used to watch In the Heat of the Night. Yeah, you know what?
I didn't,
Claire,
I
you
didn't,
still watching
I didn't
the
know he
Heat of
was
the
Night.
bad.
Stop.
I didn't know something was bad with him. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, well, all right, Yahweh, what you got? Number 4.
I'm gonna ride with Eric Cartman. Cartman would
That's a
be
good one.
canceled.
That's a good one.
They definitely changed. They toned his character down a lot. Like his character is nowhere near as wild and as crazy as he was when he first came out. And I think that after the Trayvon Martin episode that they aired, they was like, yeah, we went too far. It's like, so they toned him down a lot. But Eric Cartman for sure.
Eric Cartman for sure. And when Eminem was in peak Eminem in his prime, he's quoting Eric Cartman. You know what I'm saying? Like he's saying, like, I'm trying to be as bad as Cartman. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm starting shit like it's 26-year-old skinny Cartman. It's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Look, Cartman was a crazy. He still is crazy as hell.
He still is crazy. And if y'all ever want to YouTube an episode or see a clip, Sister Mariah and Sister Candace of South Park, please watch the episode they did.
I know what South Park is.
No, I'm saying, watch the one on Black Panther. The one on Black Panther. The one on Black Panther was so funny. I'm talking about just telling y'all.
I'll look it up.
Okay, so Sister Sasha, Sasha Smidget said Sheriff Gillespie. Okay, boom. So apparently everybody knows the Sheriff Gillespie character except for me and Yahweh and Marvin. All right, so number 4, I'm going with Tony Soprano. So Tony Soprano is the main character of my favorite TV drama of all time. Tony Soprano was racist, he was sexist, he was everything wrong with all of that. Those episodes, if they replayed what he was saying and how he did it, they canceled him. The Sopranos wouldn't have lasted one season. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, wow.
They wouldn't have lasted one season. I mean, of course I like him because he's a mafia and all that. But I'm just saying he had an episode where his daughter was dating a black dude, and because he was dating a black dude, he went into the cupboard and he saw Uncle Ben's rice, and he got a panic attack and passed out because he saw Uncle Ben's rice. Like I was just like certain stuff like that. Like they let them
get away with that.
They would never let that stuff slide today. And I'm like, okay, Tony Soprano's canceled.
They wouldn't even show Uncle Ben.
Leave the Sopranos alone, though. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying he would have got canceled today. All right, number 3. What you got, Marvin?
Quagmire.
Quagmire's getting canceled.
Man.
Quagmire. They canceled
everybody from that show.
Yeah, they canceled Quagmire.
I don't know who that is.
He's off of Family Guy.
See, y'all got all cartoons.
Well, she gonna get on us.
Yeah.
This ain't real.
It might not be real.
If you watch Family Guy, you will see like Archie Bunker, Quagmire. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you'll be like, it's kind of real.
No, I watched a few episodes of Family Guy.
All cartoons for that reason, bro. Those are the most extreme people, bro. Like I understand it's a cartoon, but y'all still got to take it easy, my guy.
I even said Mr. Herbert was nasty stuff. Yes, but we're aware of how you feel about Mr. Herbert.
Herbert the pervert will be so.
I did see him on the list when I was Googling for help.
Thank you for Googling, Sister Mariah.
That's crazy.
Mariah,
it'd be a three-way top. My bad. Three-way top Family Guy. Stewie, Quagmire, and the Old Creek.
So you're just gonna use everybody from Family Guy, basically. You want to cancel the whole show? I got it.
That whole show, low key.
I'm surprised I didn't hear none of y'all doing Boondock references yet, because I know how to.
No,
I love Boondock.
Outside of Ruckus would be the only one that get canceled.
Yeah, him
and they wouldn't even cancel him. No,
they wouldn't cancel him. No, they wouldn't even cancel him.
Okay, Sister Mariah, what you got for number 3?
Okay, so I ain't gonna lie, I got 2. I got 2 answers. I couldn't pick between the 2. One of them.
You got 3 and 2. Go ahead. Tell us your 3 and 2.
One of them was Urkel, only because I feel like.
Are you tripping?
No, I really feel like now. If you put him on TV now, though, I'm so kind of past the buffoonery of what he was, though.
Nah, they do got him on TV. You ever seen Big Bang Theory? It's a bunch of
that's true. But I think for me, watching him back then and watching him now, now I'm just like, I can't believe I thought he was funny. Like I don't know, he was kind of more annoying to me now.
So you don't like him, so you want to cancel him. Cool.
Yeah. That's how I do.
That's typically how cancel culture work, right there.
Yeah. And then my other one, only because I feel like you don't see, there was a point in time with TV where you saw like strong Black male leads as like fathers in the house and things like that. And I think now a lot of times when I watch TV or when I get a chance to watch TV, it's like if you see Black fathers in the home, they're more comedic or not like seen as like alpha male, you know what
Black
I mean?
fathers are Anthony Anderson.
Yeah, so I feel like now Rock would be canceled because of that. I think Rock was like a strong male lead.
Yeah, Rock got canceled back then. So
I did get canceled.
It did. But
He
for
was so-
that reason, though,
Yeah.
I don't know if he was a strong black dad. That dude's a man. That's what he
I felt like he was
Or-
like very alpha male, and I feel like now to be a black man in the house on TV, it's like you have to come off more easygoing. You got to be more.
Didn't he beat up his son or something on the episode? I don't know.
And
I think he was
I really hate when they try to portray us as the alpha male, bro. Like, first of all, we are not animals. That whole alpha male is way overblown, bro. It's way overblown.
Okay, wait. Sister Rakaya says peace, y'all, and then Mimi says she loved Rock. I think Rock used to beat up all the drug dealers in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
That's what I'm about to say.
he was like Shaft, basically. He basically like the neighborhood
That's what I'm about
Shaft.
to say. Rock
Rock was
Shaft.
like Shaft without the leather coat. Okay. And I remember Mimi always talking about how she loved Rock. Mimi, stop trying to throw me under the bus of somebody to watch that show. I watched the show because the wife was pretty, not because of Rock.
Thank you, Mimi.
The wife was pretty, not because of the Rock. Not because of Rock. Okay,
Rock
next
was-
we go.
Rock was beating up kids that were stepping in his yard and stuff.
That's what I'm
man.
saying. The Rock, he was just angry. He came out.
He was the Rock.
Okay, Sister Candace, what you got for number 3?
number 3, I'm gonna say Michael J. Fox's character, Alex P. Keaton in Family Ties, because he was so materialistic
Okay.
that I think although I love the show and I thought he was the funniest at times,
Absolutely.
but I think he also came off as, I want to be rich at the expense of anybody. So I think he would be canceled today.
Oh, he's
Okay, I
got
can see that.
something for today.
And his favorite president was Richard Nixon, so that makes sense, that to his values. But shout out to for all y'all people who like slow music and like R&B. Well, I don't know if is it rock or slow rock or R&B, but on that song is where I found one of the best songs. They did it on Family Guy, so y'all could go back and look at it. But what would you do at this moment? At this moment. Family Guy redid that, and then it made me go look, like YouTube it up, and it was like, oh, it's from.
Love he's singing Donnie McClurkin.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Family Guy redid it.
I like that song though. That was
Yeah,
a pretty
it's a
good. It's a classic rock. Yeah.
Okay, classic rock. Yeah, boom. Family Guy did it. Made me find out where he got it from, and then I was like, oh, boom. Okay, I got to look it up. All right, Yahweh, what you got number 3?
My number 3 is Herbert the Pervert. Like
y'all putting him real low.
his name is Herbert the
Yeah.
Pervert.
No,
That's
that is
the other two. It's because the other two are more prominent characters in that show. But Herbert the Pervert was he's the dude. So shit. He deserves to be in the jail cell right next to Kills,
he
man.
was like blatant rape culture. He would have definitely.
He was he literally was preying on a teenage boy. Like,
Listen,
that was his
I'm not going to use this platform to get rid of the Family Guy. I'm not going to do that.
It was like, ooh, little boy. Like, what? Come
Okay.
on,
my number 3 is also one of my top 5 TV characters, Michael Scott. You know what I'm saying? From The
that's low.
Office. Michael Scott would have got canceled after Diversity Day. They would have get rid of my boy. But you can't cancel him. He's like Tony Soprano to me. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter. I like him. It doesn't matter. Is he politically correct? Not at all. But it doesn't matter because
They said Diversity Day. They said, man, please.
I'll show you Diversity Day.
Exactly.
By the way, Mariah, it's the Candace. You walk in YouTube Diversity Day, the clips, and it'll make y'all laugh.
Oh my gosh.
Naima said that's low. Okay, listen, I'm part me for y'all that think about what y'all see my 2 and 1. All right, so number 2, what you got, Marvin?
Number 2, I got Pepe Le Pew.
Okay. Look at Marvin getting the sisters on his side for the Me Too
Bro.
movement. Okay.
Bro,
Pepe Le Pew didn't do nothing, man. He was just that's all.
Okay.
Hey,
Animal,
nothing
man.
but
How you
stalk
gonna
people.
How you gonna cancel some? That's what you're
I'm not
supposed to do,
saying
man.
it because look, I'm gonna be real. I'm not saying it because I don't like
You
Pepe
hold
Le
a
Pew.
skunk to the same
love-
expectations as a man. Come on now.
He would have been canceled, bro. I could
See
be
what they think about us,
canceled
Josh.
sometimes.
They think that we the same damn animals.
Pepe Le Pew is the original stalker, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
like I
And
said,
harasser.
I like Pepe Le Pew. He don't overdo it to me, But
I thought he was being persistent. I thought he was showing work man.
Yeah, exactly. That's
the thing. This is why I don't approach women in public ever, or really ever. I admire the courage he has to continuously, and he wasn't rude. He wasn't extra. He might have been persistent as hell, but he wasn't rude.
Okay.
But they would have definitely canceled him. He would have been gone.
He's out of here. As soon as he kissed him on the hands and all that, they like, you out of here, bucko.
Yeah.
Was he even on Space Jam too?
I don't know. I know.
They killed that man.
Yeah. They canceled him for Space Jam?
I don't think he was on Space Jam.
My number 2 was Archie Bunker.
Okay. And this is Mariah said, I'm gonna show y'all gonna get this Nick at night. Right now, y'all gonna get
All of it.
Yeah, that's good.
Exactly.
Sister Candace, what you got number 2?
My number 2 is gonna be Sam Malone from Cheers.
Man, you canceling my man. What did he do to you?
Sam Malone was the definition of sexual harassment at the workplace.
Now I gotta use words like that. Look at you using
because it's
words.
True. It's true.
They didn't just say he was a creep. She said he was the definition of it.
Definition. I'm saying women loved him. He didn't have to go. He wasn't like.
They're gonna say he was persistent.
Right.
Brother never gave up. Brother had his own problem.
Yeah. He was on everybody that worked in there. Everybody.
Except for Carla, because nobody liked Carla.
Except for Carla.
All right. I like Cheers. So before y'all try to cancel me for liking Cheers, I'm just telling you I'm not going to.
I like Cheers though. But...
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay, Yahweh, what you got for number 2?
Number 2, I got Michael Scott. Okay. Michael Scott was just Michael Scott. Like everything about him was deemed cancelable or cancelable, whatever the word would be. Because he's just sexual harassment, inappropriate comments in the workplace, falling asleep in the workplace, racism, sexism. He was just overall bad. He was a bad guy overall. But
yes, I'm familiar how people feel about Michael Scott.
He was hilarious though. He's a GOAT. He's a GOAT
though. And I'm not canceling Sam Malone. I'm not canceling him. All right. My number 2 is Archie Bunker. Archie Bunker did blackface. You know what I'm saying? He was openly racist, but he was funny. And my grandma maybe you need to watch it when she would babysit me. And she's like pro-black, all that radical, but she's still laughing at. Or that's why I think it's genius that you can cancel people for that. Because it's like if you're doing the right way, it's still like you can watch it and be like, oh, he racist, but it's funny. Like, yeah.
I read that people felt like George Jefferson was like a black Archie Bunker.
Absolutely. That's why them being on crossover episodes and all that. That's hilarious and that's good. Which is good for television, not necessarily to be safe and not address that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. All right, number 1. What you got, Marvin?
Number 1, I have Johnny Bravo.
Okay. Okay.
God.
Johnny Bravo was the biggest creep on the planet. Now, I said Pepe Le Pew was nice and cool and relaxed about it. Johnny Bravo was just overbearing. Like, bro, ooh, out, bro. Like, chill. You clearly took 20 Red Bulls and snorted some. Be cool,
20
bro.
Red Bulls and snorted some cess and just went crazy.
Yeah. I didn't even think about him, Mark, until you said that. Okay. Sister Mariah, what you got for number 1?
Okay, so my number 1 isn't just one person; it's a group of people.
And it can't be number 1, Sister Mariah.
It is number 1. So
like
my
1.5, 0.2, like, come on, man.
My dad watches Westerns all the time. And when I've sat and watched Westerns with him, my number 1 is all the white people that I've seen in Westerns doing total blackface as Native people. That
she said all of them.
All
Western TV show do you know?
What Western show?
What do you mean? There's like all the Westerns that still they all still come on. All of them. I
told y'all to get y'all history books ready. I thought
y'all get off my sister. She said what she said.
I said what I said. And I said
I don't get this don't know.
It's my list. I don't care what y'all say.
I want to YouTube it though, Sister Mariah. I didn't know.
All of it. Put in.
You just gotta type. You just gotta type all of it.
All of them. All of them.
Hopefully some pops up.
All of them. Whenever you see them trying to negotiate with Native people or whatever, they are the Native people. And I just be like, what is this? They was like beating their wives and all kind of stuff in there.
Yeah, it was.
All of it.
But okay, well, so Mariah, I like your MASH idea too, because I think that would be a good one, because he definitely got canceled to do for MASH too. All right, so Candace, what you got for number one?
Number one, I would say The Simpsons. And
All of them?
I just think the show.
Y'all cheating now. Y'all just saying
That's what I'm saying.
everybody.
Y'all can't just say the whole.
No,
we doing
but listen, hear me out. I don't think they would be right. Whoa.
That's what I'm saying. Like we gotta use like,
but listen, I said the Simpsons because of the truth in what they showed in their shows. Today, I mean, we can look back on it today and be like, oh yeah, this was what it was. But if they tried that today, it wouldn't fly. It wouldn't fly. I think there's too much truth in it to be let out today.
Oh, you got your third eye open, sister. I see. Okay.
You know what?
No.
We ain't doing cartoon like all.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I gotta go get my koofy after that.
Listen, y'all want to be ignorant? Y'all want to be ignorant? That's what Sasha Samir said. Johnny is a legit number one, and Mimi said Mariah trying to educate y'all, but y'all interrupted her. And yes, Westerns have the dark thing. Oh, I never saw Westerns TV shows like that either. Mimi said
She's right about that. They would dress up like natives. I mean, it's just
at some point you saw black people pop up, but you would never see more than one or two.
That doesn't bother me. I'm just
it bothers me when it's more than one or two. But then
y'all just wanted to see Sidney Poitier continue to
I'm like, should we have been like randomly drinking at the
like, I don't know Sidney, bring your nigga ass over here.
Oh my gosh.
I'm kind of good with not being in the Western in 1950. Like, I don't know what kind of character they're gonna make us. I don't know what Yahweh, what you got number one?
My number one, I have Packer from The Office. Packer there was nothing redeemable about him, to the point where he wasn't even like, he wasn't a funny character. He was just a complete asshole. Everything and when he was trying to apologize, he was still being super offensive to people in his apology. Like, Packer was the worst. One of the worst characters ever.
Yeah, he's definitely getting canceled. My number one is Herbert from Family Guy. I don't know how this character made it on TV. I don't know why he's funny, but they did it. They pulled it off, and it's funny. Like, I don't know. If y'all gotta use Herbert,
it's because he got the list.
I ain't gonna lie. This gonna sound weird as hell, but he was a likable guy.
Oh, he would have got you, boss. That would have been over for you.
Marvin would have been going past his house, and he would have sang to him, and he would have got him.
You would have been me. It would have been
being real, bro. I ain't never get mad.
Listen, Herbert. I don't know. He's, to me, number one. I don't know how you say.
He was the worst, man. He was the worst on that show.
Yeah,
and that's what Quagmire.
No, Stewie was the worst, man.
Yeah, Stewie was wild too. That's what I'm saying. And it's the way they do it is creative genius though, because you be offended, but you be like, whatever. Right? All right. So listen,
it's a baby. What can you do? It's a baby.
Yeah.
Exactly. What you gonna say about a child?
Okay, so now we're gonna do the top 5 faces of each. I mean, the top 5, but we're gonna do one face, the face of 5 genres.
I'm glad you elaborated through the text, Josh, because I was gonna have all hip hop artists that represent.
Okay. All right, so now we're gonna start with the most controversial one for this group, because I know how y'all feel about R&B. But let's go. We're gonna start with Sister Candace. What you got?
Okay, so my R&B top 5 would be
just the face.
Right, would be Mary J. Blige. Okay,
so you think Mary J. Blige is the face of R&B?
I think she would be. Yeah.
Not a bad one.
This was really hard.
It was.
Okay. That fits you. That's on brands with the Mariah. Candace. That's
Joshua Muhammad. Why I'm the GOAT? Because when did you send me the list? 50 minutes till?
I sent this list to you 4 days ago, Marvin. Don't play.
But this is the piece of cake, and I got 50 minutes still. Thank you.
Yes, it was. Marvin stepped up. Marvin didn't make no excuse. He came through like, I got it. Let's go. Okay, this is Candace. Okay, Yahweh, what you got? Face of R&B.
All right, so my face of R&B, I was gonna go with Whitney Houston, but I mean, I feel like nah. So I went on ahead and I went with Usher as the face of R&B.
Okay.
If you ask white people, if you point Usher out, like, who is that? Oh, that's the singer guy. Like, everybody knows who Usher is, basically.
I don't know why that's the voice, but okay.
Right. Because he's not.
No, because when you think about it, who's had a longer run than Usher?
No, I agree. I'm just talking about the voice impression that you just did. I was like, okay, y'all would think.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something. You know what happens to people who get to where Usher is and who he is as an artist. They send him to Vegas for a run. That's where all the legends go to die.
Yeah.
And you know what Mary J. Blige is at?
They said he's like, she didn't get no Vegas residency. She gonna get that for a lot of their residency. She gonna be singing. She's gonna be singing in Panama City.
One of my favorite Boondocks episodes is the one. My favorite big Boondocks at one of them is the Boondocks with Usher mess with old dude wife.
Oh yeah.
I think I saw that.
Epitome of what white folks think of Usher for real.
I'm saying, man, Usher no more to me.
Listen, I don't know the episode, so I'm left out of the joke. But okay, but Naima says Whitney Houston, not Usher Jamal, and then Salima, another panelist, said that Chris Brown. She would have Chris Brown through 1 through 5. Thank you for everybody loves Chris Brown. Okay, good. All right, Marvin. Sis Mariah, what you got for the face of R&B?
This is so hard. You see how many names I wrote down?
Yes, ma'am. Give us one. I know it's Joe.
You know what? Not Case.
I'm gonna say Stokely.
You said who?
Sam Cooke.
Who you say?
Stokely.
Stokely.
You see how she won't say it with no confidence because she know we finna talk about it.
No, this the thing though. This the thing though, because when you don't need all the glitter and you don't need all the don't you
do that, brother Josh.
I don't know.
Don't you do that, brother Josh.
I just say Stokely, and that's it.
I'm so serious. Who is Stokely?
He don't need the extra. Those people who know real music, you could say Stokely, and they all be like this.
Give us one song. Give us one song. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Stokely was the lead. Stokely is the lead singer of Mint Condition.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. So
that's because y'all know Usher and Chris Brown.
Yeah, we know superstars.
No, Stokely.
We don't know background singers.
Stokely from Mint. You said from Mint Condition.
Mint Condition.
He got that song "Her." I love that one.
Is this new or back in the day?
You are the out of all the R&B artists you could have chose.
Wait, Sister Candace, can y'all just tell me he's the one who made up the phrase "Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud," right?
You know what?
No, I'm black. There you go. Black and proud, right?
There you
Stokely.
Go. There you go.
You know what?
There you go.
No, that's what
y'all know.
Let me say something. When we
ain't gonna do this to Stokely on here.
Saw music on the list. When we saw music on the list, me and my sister said, "You know what? This finna be some food right here."
Y'all, you should have looked it up.
Because if there were
everything else, but the face of R&B, you came with Stokely Carmichael.
What they say nowadays, Sister Mariah, you did not understand the assignment.
No,
you got it.
Had there not been a Stokely, there would be no assignment for Chris Brown. There'd be no assignment for Usher.
Chris Brown don't even know who Stokely
was.
I bet he do. That's right.
Okay,
Betty do.
Stokely sells Chris Brown.
I don't know who Stokely is. I don't know
he might know Mint Condition, but he don't know Stokely. Knock it off.
Okay, Marvin. But Sister Mariah, thank you for giving us the information. I didn't know about Stokely Carmichael. Marvin,
you know what?
I
didn't know.
Stokely.
Marvin, who you got?
See, that's why y'all ain't gonna get nowhere as a people.
That's right.
This is what be holding us back right here. Cause we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Y'all think I'm joking. I never knew that's what his name was.
Y'all have been deprived.
Sister Mariah, I know about Pretty Brown Eyes. I know about it. Like I just didn't know his name. I didn't know.
My God. You know what? Y'all ought to be ashamed.
I didn't know his name. I didn't know. All right, Marvin, who you guys the face of R&B?
I told
Jacquees.
y'all
How much
this,
was it say Jacquees?
hey, I told y'all this, and y'all was a little frustrated with me, but I meant what I said. The Weeknd
What's that?
is the R&B GOAT right now. The
Who?
Weeknd already.
Hey,
Okay.
look, man, that's better than stuff. You can't put Nas, you can't put trash, you can't put
No, sir. Absolutely
Name
not.
was
Absolutely
the
not.
list of all time or current. Name it's just the all time. When you think of the
Name
genre,
her.
who
Listen to
you
me.
think of?
Name her. Listen to me. Stokely does not belong on the list. Listen to me good.
Sasha Smith just said she has to go YouTube Shockley. She'll be back. See, that's what I'm saying. Other people have to go look up.
Shockley?
You know what?
I thought Weeknd didn't even like us. He like black women. I thought he
See,
didn't even like
that's
us.
what it's about.
Ooh.
You know, now
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
So Stokely Carmichael. Stokely
Hold on, I gotta
Carmichael.
drink this tea.
Stokely got all black women.
I gotta
in
drink this
Stokely
tea.
might
Hold
not
on
even
a
like
second.
women.
Oh, yes, he do.
Stokely Campbell.
Can I say
He
something?
on my list not liking us.
Can I say something?
Stop
Can I say
bringing up
something?
Stokely. I don't want to hear the name Stokely no more.
Y'all such haters. Such
And
haters.
y'all gonna get Josh canceled talking about black men and black women.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Knock it off, bro.
Y'all
We
really
trying to be on F forever, you know.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so my face of R&B. I mean, she's behind me. The face for the last 20 plus years. Beyonce. What we talking about?
Boo!
Just saying. I'm just saying.
Sister
Sister
Mariah,
Mariah, you said Stokely. I'm gonna tell you right now.
You can't say no.
Beyonce ain't no face of music.
Y'all don't
And
think so?
Stokely wasn't even the face of mint condition.
No. He was the face of mint condition. You don't hear mint condition because Stokely's not in the group anymore.
You don't hear
Okay,
Stokely because man, he ain't with mint
Oh no,
condition.
yes
so
you
they can
do.
each other.
Yes you do. Yes you do. Right now he got a top song out with the
Oh, brother
bonfire.
Josh got to sneeze
Yes
again.
he
Hold on.
does. Stokely is
Hey,
it.
you want to know what I admire about Sister Candace? She say crazy stuff with the most confidence.
She gonna
swear, like,
fight for her point.
A lot of times I almost believe it. I'll be like,
Don't do my sister like
you see she laughing. You see she
Selena,
laughing.
please.
No, I'm right.
Selena does all this Chris Brown ride. Now she's talking about Beyonce.
Oh my God, I was shocked.
Admiration. I'm dead.
That's because
serious,
I'm
too.
right.
Okay, so now if we saw what they did with, if you said Stokely for R&B, I can't wait to hear what y'all got for hip hop.
Rap is gonna be a debacle.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see who y'all have the faces.
Y'all
This is
such
about to
haters.
be a
Y'all are
catastrophe.
such haters.
Sister Candace, who you guys the face of hip hop?
The face of hip hop, number 5.
No, just one.
Just one. Just one face of hip hop. I'm going to say it was a tie between Tupac and Biggie.
Why do you stop comparing them? Stop putting them on the same. They now on the same level. Stop bringing them. Stop putting
Sorry.
names together. God,
They were.
they not together.
Hey, I
I'm
said
not
what I
mad
said.
at that one.
I said what I said, and I did what I did.
Yes, ma'am. I ain't
I ain't-
laughing at
I
Marvin.
ain't mad at that one.
And Selena, stop saying Chris is better than Beyonce. Thank you for that. Yahweh, who you guys the face of hip hop?
The face of hip hop, I mean, for the past 30 years, close to. I had to say Jay-Z.
Okay.
He's just been the face of hip hop, the face of black culture when it comes to that stuff.
Mhm.
He has. Like, we can't say nothing about it.
I will dispute you in a couple of seconds.
I say for the
disagree with that, and I ain't even got nobody else.
The last 21 years since the Black Album, I can see somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, come on, who name one rapper more popular than Jay-Z?
Like I said, I will dispute.
I mean, well, I can name some. I'm just saying. I
mean, popular. I'm saying popular for cool stuff. Like people look at and deem cool. Not
all right.
Like,
Sister Mariah, who you guys the face of hip hop? Is it Stokely?
You know what? That's the last remark.
Yeah.
His name would not be mentioned anymore on this show.
Oh, you're right.
She got the
Don't be mentioning
Mac
that
Daddy.
man.
We are
She got the
not
Mac
going to
Daddy
disrespect that
I won't
Go
go
ahead,
listen to him.
tell
I'm
her
telling
you
you,
got the
y'all think I'm joking. I'm gonna listen
Mac
to him.
Daddy. Go ahead, let us
if
go.
I'm thinking right now, to me, I would say Kanye.
Okay.
There you go. That's what I'm talking
Okay.
about, Sister Mariah.
Okay.
You finally stepping up in the game.
Okay. I can't argue with that, Mariah.
Exactly.
that.
I'm gonna give a good, deep explanation when it's my turn.
Okay, Marvin, what's your explanation, Marvin?
So,
Marvin, your turn.
I
When
knew
you
Marvin
talk
was
about-
ready when he looked in the
when
camera
you
and
talk
said,
about influence and embodying what hip hop means, meaning using all genres to make a sound and not being boxed in, right? A lot of hip hop artists
Hip
think,
hop? That's just a nigga that just that's the nigga that's schizophrenic.
Hey,
Using
I
all
hear you.
genres.
I hear you, but you know what he do with that? He make it a superpower. So that's another thing that makes him great. Anyways, the thing is, when it comes to influence, when it comes to embodying what hip hop really means, nobody does it better than Kanye West, right?
So
Nobody
you got Kanye
takes
as the face of hip hop? Okay.
nobody takes the music for real. And I mean, just think about his, like, Jay-Z has flops of albums. Kanye never flops, bro, ever. He hasn't flopped, right? So that's huge, bro. For him to have
You must not have heard
albums and he never flopped, there's no hip hop artist that can say that. Lupe is my favorite rap artist for real, but he flops. He flops.
You also
must not have heard
Kendrick Lamar.
Hold
on. Kendrick Lamar also has never flopped.
But how
Like
many albums has he
Kendrick Lamar,
really made? And is he?
If somebody say Kendrick the face of hip hop, I can't say, he up
Yeah,
there.
I won't argue with you. You right.
Yeah, I can't say nothing. Somebody say Kendrick.
I wouldn't argue.
I would say with Kanye, I would say Kanye is more of the face of modern day music, not hip hop. I think his is more just music. If you think of just
I'm saying if somebody say Kendrick, I ain't gonna
argue either. I'm not. I love Kendrick. And Kendrick is. I remember I said Kendrick, and when we did similarity between hip hop artists, I did Kendrick and Kanye for that reason. Kendrick is unapologetically him, and his music cannot be duplicated.
Listen, hey, y'all preaching to the choir over here. I think everybody's number one is good with the exception of Mariah sliding Biggie. I mean, Candace sliding Biggie with Tupac.
You know what?
I just don't like when people put them together. God,
What is it? The truth, though.
God, man. All right, Sister Rakia is trying to, I guess it's a pun or a play on words, saying Kendrick Lamar trumps Kanye, quality over quantity all day. Thank you for that, Sister Rakia. Sister
she obviously didn't listen to the new album.
Of course. Because Salima said Kanye's a good one. She said Marvin, calm down. Thank you for that. All right. My number one, I'm going with Tupac. I just feel like the universal face of when people look at him, they think that's just what hip hop means to most people.
Yeah,
I think it's just,
but and I can agree in the sense that he was so far ahead of his time and he was so young and he did so much, bro. Like you gotta give him his props.
Yeah, to me, he's like Bob Marley with reggae. You might like somebody more than reggae, but more than Bob Marley, but when you see Bob Marley, you're like, oh, that's reggae. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. True. I like that.
Because Tupac's not my top 5 and nothing like that, but it's just like when I think of hip hop, I think of Tupac. That's what I think.
Yeah, he's not even in my top 20 for the record, guys.
Take it easy, Marvin. Take it easy.
Because that was for all the hip hop heads that act like because he was ahead of his time, like Michael Jordan.
But he was.
He
was. You have to think about it. He was 25 years old. 25.
He was well ahead of his time. But
I agree.
But let's be real. There's people making 1,000 times better music today.
Well, yeah, because they're alive, Marvin. Yeah.
Again, if Tupac was alive, he wouldn't be able to tie Kanye West.
He'd still be blowing him out right now.
We're not comparing that.
Still be blowing him out.
Sasha Smidget says Snoop. So Rakia is apparently not a Kanye West fan. Apparently, I don't know what he did to offend her.
Hey, Chris, Josh, do me a favor. Whoever just said Snoop, block them.
But Snoop, but I'm saying you in the 90s, Marvin. You got to run where you was face.
I'm about to say Snoop's the most famous rapper of all time.
Yeah. Snoop better run. Snoop better run. All right, so now let's go to country music. I want to hear y'all because I want to hear y'all all the wokeness out of y'all can just like, I can't find some. I can't find somebody. All right, so now we're going to Sister Candace. What you got for country? Who's the face of country?
Randy Travis.
Okay, please explain it to us. Please explain.
Randy Travis.
No, I'm just saying, like, wow, like I don't know. I'm not up on him.
Well, I mean, Randy Travis has been in country since I was coming up. I used to like his music because that's where I'm from. I'm from the Music City capital. But
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, Nashville country music.
You from Nashville? I didn't know that.
I am. Yeah. But yes,
Hey,
growing
the whole
up,
time I thought you were from Pensacola.
tried it.
Sister Candace, is that where you live in Pensacola?
I do live in Pensacola. Yeah.
We gotta have lunch. I live right up the street.
Really?
Marvin's in Florida.
Okay. But yeah, Randy Travis was the country guy when I was growing up. So, and just his long course now, country music has changed a great deal. It's more pop than it is country today. But in just the traditional sense of country music, he was it, or he was one of the few.
Okay, you put me on Randy Travis. I gotta get up on Randy Travis. All right, Yahweh, what you got? The face of the country.
I was gonna make a Lil Nas X joke, but I can't.
Oh Lord, my God!
Not at this time. I can't make a Lil Nas X joke. But
Okay.
Dolly Parton, like
You got Dolly Parton? Yeah.
Dolly Parton, like she has a whole like land named after her. Come on now.
Yeah.
She looked like country music. Like if you just look at her, you know, that's country music.
And Mimi agrees. She said Dolly Parton as well. All right,
Yeah.
Sister Mariah, what you got? I know you go to school. What you got? What you got for the country?
Sylvester King.
Wait. Let me
Y'all
get my
gonna
history
get off
book.
my
Let me
sister
get my history
now.
book.
Okay? Get off her.
Okay, so Mariah, what you got for us? I like learning. About music. I want to hear it.
You on mute.
You on mute, Sister
Nah,
Mariah?
okay, got your tongue, Sister Mariah.
Never. I got Reba McEntire.
Reba.
Reba.
Okay.
I feel like you can't mention country music to me without mentioning Randy Travis, Reba McEntire, and Dolly Parton.
And Stokely.
Okay.
You know,
Stokely.
listen, I
And
done told
Stokely.
you about Stokely.
That's all right.
Get off him.
That's all right.
Okay, now the reason now Sister Mariah, the reason I can't I don't know Reba McEntire's whole catalog of country music, but I'm a fan of her show, so she kind of like
She is funny.
she's like rock. She is like country because her
Yeah,
show.
she was
her show.
AJ Ferguson from the Little Rascals. So
I think that she comes off
I
as
know
very
that.
personable.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, Marvin, what you got? The face of country.
All right, the face of country, and I'm basing this off one song, and I don't care if y'all judge it. Tim McGraw. My father.
Okay, I like Tim.
My father
Can't argue that.
song called "Don't Take the Girl" in the car when I was little, and when I tell you I used to be in my car seat singing the hell out this song. Bro,
That's
I know
crazy.
every word. I know every word, every lyric, and it pierces the deepest part of your soul when you listen to it.
Josh, you hear the difference in white people's music when it comes to country music and our music. Like,
Yeah.
don't take the girl, and then we got like niggas like The Dream talking about some I love your girl.
That's our problem. Y'all got
Hey,
these hoes
man,
ain't
it is
loyal.
what it is.
You got these hoes ain't loyal. That's what y'all want to hear. That kind of crap.
These hoes ain't
Yeah.
loyal.
Well, excuse me, brother Joshua Muhammad. These hoes.
Listen. Naima says Reba. Mimi says Dolly Parton. Reba's a good one. Salima said a good one. Salima, you ain't never listened to country music in your life, but she says Marvin, that's a good one. All right. My country, I'm going Dolly Parton. I just think I like a couple of her songs, but she's just the face of it. I just think of her when I think of it.
Mhm.
And she got a song called Jolene, and it's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever seen Fargo or whatever. It was on the episode one time, and I just YouTubed it and kept playing it for the rest of the night because it was so good. All right, let's go to rock. This is rock. Let's get straight into it. The face of rock, Sister Candace, who you got?
The face of rock. Okay, so Brother Josh, I cannot just pick one. So, I know, but listen now. Wait a minute. In my defense, I don't usually do this.
Okay.
So
I've never heard of two parts from Sister Candace, so I was.
that's what I'm talking about. So y'all gonna let me have this one.
Okay. Who you got as the face of rock?
So face of rock, Aerosmith, Queen, Bon Jovi, Nirvana, and Nickelback. That's it.
Everybody.
Hold on, wait. Now I know
You
nothing
said
about.
Aerosmith, Queen.
But I know.
You already,
I
you
sure
up to 10
did.
people right there.
Said what I said and did what I did. I did that.
Those good.
Queen,
Those
that's
are all
10.
good.
I did that.
I can't say that about that.
Hey,
And-
I'm agree with everything but Nickelback because I heard they've been canceled for a long time.
They got canceled. Nickelback got canceled.
Yeah, I see white people online. I don't know what they did. But when white people cancel you, you cancel for real.
I'm like, what Nickelback do?
Oh no, but whatever they did, it was bad, bro. Because people do not mess with Nickelback, bro.
Oh wow.
Naeem was putting the fire emojis from Nickelback because I know Naeem used to play that Nickelback all the time. Never made it as a wise man. Couldn't make it as a poor man still. And that
Ooh,
yeah,
that was them.
yeah,
Why
that's
they don't
Nickelback.
like them then? They cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
good. All right, so next we going with Yahweh. What you got? Who's the face of rock?
Future? Nah.
No, wait. Before
Nah,
you
but the
continue,
face of rock,
acceptable answer, bro.
honestly,
That's an
is-
acceptable answer.
exactly.
Future Hendrix.
But honestly, it's Jimi Hendrix. Like, what we saying? Like Jimi Hendrix
You can't go wrong with Jimi Hendrix.
influenced everybody from rock and roll to R&B to rap to just everyday person. Jimi Hendrix,
You can't go wrong
greatest
with Jimi Hendrix.
guitarist of all time.
You can't go wrong with Jimi Hendrix. He's definitely the rock god and the guitar guy for sure. All right, Sister Mariah, what you got? Face of rock.
I got Nirvana.
Okay. Look at some Mariah saying she like Kurt Cobain. Okay, I'm with it.
Nah,
I'm with
no, you should have said that because I wanted to know if she knew anybody in the crew.
No, when I was in college, we took our writing classes were themed classes. So mine was about music. So all of our assignments and things like that were about music, and we spent a lot of time on Nirvana. And that's when I first really got into their stuff.
And you spent a lot of time on Stokely.
You know what? That's it.
Sister Mariah, I didn't
Go on
know.
and kick
I
him
know
on
you
out
like-
the screen.
Sister Mariah, I didn't know you like you taking writing classes about Nirvana. Check you out.
I'm a writer. I'm official.
We just discovered that today. I didn't know.
This is right.
That's
Only
because
thing I
y'all
see
be
you
clowning
right.
on us.
Only thing I ever see you write down is the word trash and nah.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I'm actually published overseas too.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Yeah, I sell my work under pen names too. So you probably read my stuff and didn't even know that it was me because I sell under a couple of names.
Okay, now I'm
This is why I scare me. This is why I scare the people. That's right. That's why you're
right.
all-star on top 5 for
So,
sure.
right, I got a question though. Why? Because my mom used to always say that she was going to do that because like it's just easy to get your word across when if you use a pen name. Why a different pen name? Why would you do that?
Because there's certain stuff that I feel like I wouldn't say as Sister Mariah, but I would say as another name. So I'm not as like, even when I do poetry and stuff. And so when I do poetry, my name is Miss Shabazz. There's stuff that I would say as Miss Shabazz that I wouldn't necessarily talk about as just sitting at a table with you as Sister Mariah.
All right, so if your name was Jolie, what would you say?
You need to
Was Jolie. What would you write about?
Not doing that with y'all.
Okay, that's good. I never knew that. Okay, I gotta see somebody.
That's low key hard though. That's low key hard. I ain't even gonna
Dariel.
lie.
I'm gonna say I don't want to butcher your name, Dariel Muhammad. I saw a little Daryl commenting. Mimi said, "Let him know, Sister Mariah."
That's how
Everybody
you
said
say
yes.
Daryl.
Sister.
I don't know
Okay,
why.
Marvin, who you got? Who you got the faces? The face of rock and roll.
I got James Brown.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't even think about it.
Okay, you going soul with it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and like most genres of music, and some, I think since Candace said it earlier, like, yeah, all of them are pop now, right? They're moving towards one sound,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like if you look at James Brown and how he took soul and made it rock and roll almost,
He's up
right? And then that's some of the best music you'll ever hear in your life. You listen to that and you think about rock and roll, it's like that's what rock and roll is. It's supposed to move you in that way, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Mimi says she likes Duke Silver from Parks and Recreation. Thank you, Mimi, for your Duke Silver from Parks and Recreation. Mimi said, "Do you perform your spoken word, Sister Mariah, as well?"
I do. I go to poetry spots and shows sometimes.
Boy, I ain't even noticed, but she got that voice. I know she get on stage.
Here we go.
Like,
Here we go. There we go.
Bishop Bob, motherfucker.
I'm in the
I said I got that spoken word.
Sister Mariah, I am in the mode. Come on, go ahead, give me the voice back.
Go, Sister Mariah. Sister Mariah, now you know we put Sister Candace on the spot before, and she just came out singing and just killed it.
Yeah, but I didn't say that for that to happen though.
Okay.
Go ahead. Sister
That's
Mariah,
okay.
go ahead.
I know you, Sister Mariah. If you like spoken word,
Hey,
all I
look,
do is
Jack,
keep snapping my fingers.
this
and
how
it's
we gonna
gonna
do it. Music Monday. Look, Music Monday, we're gonna have a poetry section of Music Monday. And Sister Mariah's gonna be the first person to go up there. Go ahead.
Go up there, Mariah. Go ahead and kill it.
Let's go, Mr. Bass.
Mr. Bass going to kill it.
Let's go.
Okay. Now my face of music, even though I just interviewed the S1W of Public Enemy, I know how many Black people feel about this. I just feel it's the truth though. When I think the face of rock and roll, I think Elvis Presley. I just think y'all want to talk about Dolly Warrior, y'all talking about fainting, Michael Jackson's greatest inspiration outside of James Brown, outside of Joe's, like Elvis is he was the king for a long time. I know everybody feels he stole all that. When I think of rock and roll, I'm just saying, but when I think of rock and roll,
here's the thing. Michael Jackson named Elvis second to James Brown.
No, I get that's what I'm saying, but I'm just saying, for me, when I think of rock and roll,
Elvis was a hero the most, but he never.
I'm aware of the Public Enemy's, but I also know that all the woke people. I posted this on my Instagram and Facebook, and everybody got quiet. Muhammad Ali spoke in his eulogy, and Muhammad Ali said Elvis was the greatest. Like I'm just telling y'all,
Muhammad Ali also took blows to the head.
I'm just telling y'all, the man made people faint. Outside of Michael Jackson, Elvis was making people faint every concert.
I was about to do a Muhammad Ali impersonation. That was.
I'm just telling y'all, the man made people faint. I know. I shout out to James Brown. He up there. All that. I'm just telling y'all. Elvis
he fainted too in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Mimi
said student enrollment question number 2.
To the
Thank
corner.
you, Mimi. And everybody said they need to hear it. No, bro, no, everybody. All right. Before y'all bring out your Wakanda pitchforks, I'm aware. Okay, so listen. Top 5 movies that you know word for word. That's why I'm saying I ain't talking about no cheating, no nothing. If you know these movies word for word.
You didn't do your other one.
You didn't do jazz.
Oh, jazz. Oh, we got my bad. Oh, y'all, I didn't know y'all was so excited about jazz.
Yeah, that's the black joke.
I mean,
right there.
we're
That's the
clearly
black
not,
joke.
but we are punctual and we like to do things the right way, sir.
Right.
Thank you. Oh! Sister Candace, what you got for the face of jazz?
Miles Davis, the face of jazz. That would be it for me.
All right. I think that's universally acknowledges that for sure. Sister, okay, now everybody's saying that. Okay, now next, what you got, Yahweh?
I got Miles Davis, but I'm gonna go ahead and shout out John Coltrane too. So
John Coltrane. I wanted to see if anybody was going to mention anybody in the last 20 years. I just wanted to see how that was going to work out.
Like Kenny G.
No, anybody.
No.
Anybody. What you mean? Ain't gotta be. Oh no, goddamn.
No. But listen, I like Kenny G. But he wouldn't have made my list. If I had to go with today, it's going to be like a Kim Waters or Boney James or somebody like that. Even Chris Bodie, but not.
Yeah, I know Boney James. Yeah. I don't know the other 2 that you named.
Check them out. Boney James and Kim Waters.
Boney James, I know Boney James.
Yeah.
I love learning. All right, Sister Mariah, what you got?
Mine is Wynton Marsalis.
Okay, I'm familiar. So that's a little bit more modern than Miles Davis. Okay, Marvin, who you got?
I had Kenny G, Sister Candace.
Kenny G.
Songbird.
It's impactful.
Songbird.
When you hear Kenny G saxophones, how do you hear a saxophone and know it's Kenny G? That's powerful.
Because he has a signature sound. Listen,
if you could do that with an instrument, I'm calling you to go. Period.
Okay.
No.
All right.
So, I think it's just because he's the only white boy playing saxophone.
And playing it slow. Because everything is a ballad.
Thank you. Oh, Kenny. I know you hated Kenny G slow music.
But I like Kenny G.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Kenny
G, the only reason in jazz women are getting pregnant.
Listen.
Kenny G ain't better than Mo Better Blues.
Check this out, Brother Maurice. You got Silhouette, you got Songbird, and you got Keynotes from Kenny G. And then you got his greatest hits.
Candace, what you call Marvin? Did you give him a whole name?
Brother Marvin.
You call it Brother Marvin.
Look, Brother Maurice. I'm over here scrolling. I'm like, who the
You
hell
know
is
what? You out of style.
Listen, Sasha Smidgen says yes, Miles. Name says John Coltrane. I want to say Danielle. I know I'm butchering your name, Danielle. Muhammad says Leslie Odom Jr. I don't know who that is, but I love learning everybody. Suggestions.
Leslie Odom is good.
Okay, I don't know who that is. And then boom, Marvin said Kenny G. Mine, I'm going with Miles Davis. Not because I listen to his music all the time. I only listen to jazz if I'm trying to play chess or be real cool, like calm and like, you know what I'm saying. But however, I saw the movie with Don Cheadle. Y'all should see that movie. See the movie with Don Cheadle play Miles Davis. It'll help y'all understand his genius. The movie made me like him. I didn't understand before, but the movie made me like him. So if y'all want to see a Don Cheadle movie,
genius but troubled.
That's what I'm saying. He brought that across. I was like, okay, I understand you. I understand you a little bit better.
Absolutely.
All right. Top 5 movies, you know, and see, if I say Elvis, y'all hate me. I bring up a black man playing a black icon. Y'all like, yeah, whatever, Josh. We got you.
We was listening.
The only
Miles
reason
Davis
I don't like
movie.
the Elvis answer is because
He
of
said
how
Miles
he dresses towards the latter end of his career.
Y'all like to hell with your Miles Davis movie, Josh. All right. That's sad though. That just shows y'all ready to attack. You ready to cancel me, but not support. All right, here we go. Top 5 movies, you know, word for word. And we are going with you, Sister Mariah.
My number 5 is Friday.
That's
okay,
low.
you know Friday word for word. Okay.
Hold on, let me
low.
just say this. This is my list. These are the movies that I know.
Hey, look, that's
word
on.
for word.
Hey,
I'm
look,
shocked
see,
that
look,
I'm shocked that you know Friday.
it's on brand. And ain't nothing wrong with knowing the whole,
Listen,
the whole
listen.
thing.
That's
The
low.
whole movie
I have-
Saturday.
I never expected you to like Friday, Sister Mariah. I didn't know that.
See, it be levels to me. Y'all
That's
don't,
right.
y'all be,
That's right.
I'm
y'all know
saying,
me
like,
for real, for real, for real.
yeah, you learning something new every day.
Sister Mariah, I have come to peace with the fact that no matter what we say, there's gonna be some fault in it. That's all.
No.
I'm good.
That's how they do us.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let
Absolutely,
y'all.
absolutely. I'm gonna say on my.
Listen, y'all. Mimi said she likes the dude from Parks and Recreation, and y'all didn't even acknowledge that because y'all don't watch. Y'all should watch. That was a funny answer. That was a good one when she said as a rock and roll person. Y'all should watch Parks and Recreation. It'll be funny if y'all laugh at that. All right, Naima said Mean Girls. I already know you like Mean Girls, Naima, so that's her number 5. Sister Mariah saying Friday number. I never would have thought you like Friday. That's amazing. All right, Yahweh, what you got?
Yeah, this is gonna be on brand for me as well. My number 5 is gonna be Barbershop, the original Barbershop. That was word.
And that's on brand for Yahweh. Of course it is.
That's what I said. Hey, look, he was on the bus then, and he on the bus now. Come on.
My God. All right, Sister Candace, what you got for number 5?
My number 5 is License to Drive. It's one of like my all-time favorite 80s movies. So
Man,
Corey
is
Haim,
that like
Put
a
us
Jet
on,
Li
put
movie
us
or
on.
something?
Sister Candace,
What?
put us on. Who's in it? Like I don't know it. Put me
Corey
on.
Haim, Corey Feldman. Those are the 2 main characters.
So
Okay,
it's from
I
like
know that.
1983.
Okay, I know
Not
them.
83,
From
but
the-
it
I know
was a
the
good funny
Goonies.
movie.
The Goonies, and he's the voice of Donatello on Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, check out License to Drive. It's one of my favorite 80s movies.
License to
Okay.
Drive.
But I definitely never heard of that before. Okay, boom. Naima says, okay, now we're now on number 4. God. Number 5, Marvin, what you got?
Number 5, I got Terminator 2.
You know the words of that? Okay, look
Bro,
at it.
that's like one
The
of my
second
favorites
one
of
and
all
not the
time.
first
Look, and this is how I thought about it. Like, if I haven't seen that movie in so long, but I guarantee you, once I start watching it, all that stuff just gonna come back. Boom, boom, boom. Because I used to watch it so much.
Okay, Naima said that's Jamal. That's the best part of the barbershop. Mimi said Sister Mariah and Sister Candace, our culture. Y'all want them to be basic so bad, like y'all.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
I
talking
didn't know
about.
that Friday was culture.
Diverse.
Yes, be aware that there's the cookout. I'm the only person who got invited to the cookout apparently on the panel. Listen, the cookout, whatever y'all call it. My number 5 is The Water Boy. I watch it.
That's a good one.
I watch it all the time. Adam Sandler's one of my favorite actors, and boom, I'm a big fan.
That's a
of
good one. Captain didn't say no show no mercy, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. And see, that's how y'all laugh at me when I say certain answers. Y'all just bust up laughing at me like how they did him. Y'all just go crack it up. All right. Naima said her number 4 is Last Holiday, and any Queen Latifah movie. Nobody. Really
of course, it's Last Holiday. Of course,
it's Last Holiday. That's on brand for Naima. All right, Sister Mariah, what you got for number 4?
I think she frozen.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Boss, she's ready for that spoken word.
Y'all ought to stop it.
I'm gonna invite her back on to do spoken word for her. I like spoken word.
Sister Mariah, stuck.
All right, we'll come back to Sister Mariah. Okay. Yahweh, what you got number 4?
Number 4, I got Remember the Titans.
Okay, that's a good one. I ain't thinking about that. And I probably know a lot of. I don't know about every word, but I probably know a lot of the words.
You probably know every word too.
Until Bertier gets hit by the car, and then I stop watching because it gets hit.
You gotta say, that's the only line from Bertier's accident. Was the doom.
Yeah, once he gets hit by a car, I stop watching it. I wish I wanted to say your name, Danielle Darnell. Danielle says the way Captain didn't say no last when Bobby calls in. Okay, good. See, okay, I finally get it. And then says Jamal knows the entire movie. Okay, absolutely. All right.
Absolutely.
Sister Candace, what you got number 4?
My number 4, Malcolm X. That would be one I probably.
Go ahead, sister. Go ahead.
Sister going
you gotta stop.
What'd he say?
You ought to stop.
Candace, I didn't know you like Malcolm X like that. Okay.
Well, I thought the movie was really good though. And the character, that Denzel played, it was good. That's probably one of his best roles out of all that he's done.
That and when he played Mo from Mo Better Blues. No. Okay.
Yes, Yahweh, you mentioned Mo Better Blues quite a bit on today's podcast.
And actually, his name was Bleak in Mo Better Blues.
Bleak? Oh,
his name was what? His name was Leak.
Bleak. His name was Bleak.
Where they get Mo from?
It wasn't Mo. You said Mo.
You said Mo.
I guess I've been calling him Mo for my whole life.
His name was Bleak.
I said, okay.
And by the way, Sister Candace, Mimi used to walk around the house doing Malcolm. My sister Miriam used to walk around the house doing Malcolm X impressions for weeks and months after she saw the movie. It really frustrated me, and I'm tired of her always imitating me all the time. She was always imitating me. Sister Danielle, mommy or Darielle, says like Ariel with the D. Darielle. Okay, she's doing some more Waterboy impressions, I'm assuming. All right, great. Next, we're going with you. Okay, Sister Mariah's not. Sister Marvin.
Number 4, I have Independence Day.
Okay, Marvin, you want to be a hero when you were
You know some wordy movies.
I could have been at a barbecue.
Some movies wordy, man.
Hey,
Marvin,
look,
okay, Marvin was in the action.
I'm a very
action
articulate young man, so I can handle it.
Hey, look, I ain't mad at you, black man. Go ahead.
Marvin was a hero. Marvin said we're gonna do Terminator and we're gonna do Independence Day. Okay, great. My number 4 is The Dark Knight. If there's one movie y'all can catch, I don't care how, I'll play Call of Duty, put Dark Knight on and watch it over and over again from beginning to end. The Dark Knight, from the theme music, the introduction. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and I will watch it anytime and challenge all the DC nerds out there to, they want to talk about. They want to talk about Mimi is accusing me of liking Malcolm X like that. No, it's not me, Mimi. Thank you. It's only one scene I like in Malcolm X.
Said accusing you?
Yeah, accusing me. Falsely.
Go ahead, quote it, Josh. Go ahead, quote it.
Feed me, woman. Kiss my.
There you go.
Kiss my feet.
Oh my God!
What makes you want to be in here with a man like me? What makes you? I wish your dad could see you with me. That nigga Malcolm X was a fool. Malcolm X. That boy Malcolm was a fool.
And we ain't got kills before. He said that nigga Malcolm.
I'm just saying. Okay, Malcolm Little. He wasn't Malcolm X there. Malcolm Little.
Malcolm X was a fool.
Malcolm Little. I'm just saying. I like that scene. That's probably my favorite scene on Malcolm X. Malcolm.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying. Malcolm X was on one back then. All right. Before he found the teachers. All right, good. Number 3, what you got? Mariah's in our back. Okay, Yahweh, what you got number 3?
This is Mariah coming back, but I'm
She's coming back. She's coming back on.
Look,
okay.
Look,
Yahweh, what you got number 3?
I'm gonna have to ride with all Fridays. I know all the Fridays.
Okay. And that's,
eat.
y'all just get away with saying stuff like all the Fridays. Like, what? How was that? Like,
No,
y'all say
no,
all
that's
the
legit. That's legit. That's legit.
He said,
Fridays?
Because the hood rat stuff that I say is acceptable hood rat stuff.
Okay. Sister Candace, what do you got for number 3?
my number 3 is going to be The Wiz. Another one.
Okay,
of my
that's
favorite
a good
Oh.
one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good
I
one.
don't know if I remember all the words, but that's a good one.
The Wiz is a horror film. It's a little scary for me, but I know everybody used to watch it a lot.
Don't do that, Josh.
I'm gonna lie to you.
No, I'm saying
I don't
the
know.
Wiz is scary, bro. Once
Hey,
they
look,
I don't know
No.
what
them
happened.
things coming down in the train station, they come to life.
No.
Wait, she went to the train
First
station.
of all, I'm not gonna let you do that because
What happened? The project fell over.
So Marvin, that ain't scary when they're in the train station at the Wiz.
now you know usually I don't talk about colors and stuff, but you don't say that about the Wizard of Oz.
Listen, if the Wizard of Oz ain't scary to me, the flying monkeys on the Wizard of Oz versus the flying monkeys on the Wiz is
really?
2 different scary things.
Those
bro.
are some different
you
type of
think-
monkeys on the Wiz.
First of all, the Wizard of Oz was scary as hell. You lying?
Those monkeys
think-
that
you think
arrested
so?
on the Wiz.
Bro, the Wizard of Oz was like Disney. It was fair.
Just as
know.
scary.
Yeah, it
I
was
The
know.
Wiz was on 79th Street in
I'ma be
Chicago,
real.
bro. Like, what you mean?
The witch alone was scary in The Wizard of Oz.
Right?
Oh, yeah, see,
Like,
I wasn't
yeah.
scared. The Wiz,
Wiz
they
and-
flying monkeys on motorcycles.
They was-
listening to
they
Oakley,
was cool.
listening to the Isley Brothers. Like, come on, y'all.
They was cool.
That's what make it comfortability. At least
Right.
Let's ride to the Oxley Brothers.
The Wiz was scary as hell. Hell no.
It was not scary.
It wasn't scary.
It was like, now that you said that, Josh, like I said, the monkeys were GDs, bro. The
That's what I'm
monkeys
saying. The monkeys was throwing up pitchforks. Y'all just
That was-
bad.
That was like the best movie, and the soundtrack was awesome.
I
So
love the soundtrack. I love the soundtrack.
great.
I trust them more than the people on the Wiz. I tell you that.
You better know it.
Hey, look, Sister Mariah.
On the Wizard of Oz.
Sister Mariah. Sister Mariah, you should have seen it. I was sticking up for you, Sister Mariah. I was holding you down.
Yeah, we was like, man, we know Sister Mariah got a good number 3. Number 3.
I forgot.
4, 5, whatever.
Listen, Mariah, I'm not finna let them lie to you like that.
No.
I know they was clowning.
Naima said the Wiz was scary. Them trash cans, the lion. I'm telling y'all keep downplaying the trash cans in the subway. Y'all wasn't scared of that?
No.
So, clearly, her and Josh was cut it up watching me.
Listen, I only listen to the music. Let me get to Michael Jackson part. Boom. Let me
That's
get to that
right.
part. Boom.
That's the best
Hey, look,
part
them
in the
monkeys got
movie.
knives and everything.
Oh my God.
I like the soundtrack. You can't beat the
The
soundtrack.
fact that they was on motorcycles alone. Like, what's the point of flying and having a motorcycle?
Man,
That's what I'm saying. They had human
that's the
features.
bomb.
They had human features, bro. Like,
Hey,
This was gangsters.
nobody else did that.
They was the original
Trailblazers.
They were the inspiration behind Planet of the Apes.
I felt like them was my homies, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what makes it scary because they're walking around and then they're unzipping themselves and coming. It's a lot going on in the wind.
Oh my God.
This low key sound racist as hell.
Like, listen,
I'm scared we
you caught it. Yahweh caught it Planet of the Apes and gets away with it. If I would have said that same joke, y'all would have attacked me.
They gave these monkeys motorcycles. Oh.
Okay, Sister Mariah, what do you have for number 3, ma'am?
My number 4 was Coming to America.
That's your 3 or your 4?
4 because I didn't get to say it before.
Yes, ma'am. Coming to America. Yes, ma'am. What's your number 3?
3. First of all, I don't care what y'all say about my number 3.
I knew it was coming. Mahogany.
Sister Mariah, what's your number 3?
It's a children's movie, and I picked it because I feel like it's really good at storytelling, and it's what made me want to be a writer. But I picked James and Jack.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say I thought you want to say Scarlet's Web because that's like a good storytelling too, right? Scarlet's Web, right? The pig.
I've never really actually watched James and the Giant Peach. I heard of
James
it.
and the Giant Peach was actually good though. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I don't remember the words from it though.
All right, Marvin, what you got for number 3?
I got Friday.
There we go.
I was wondering how many Friday references we gonna get today.
Bro, you already know. If you Black in America and you don't know every word to Friday, you slacking.
Yes. My sisters the other day used a Stanley reference to me randomly out of the blue. They was like, "Oh, it's like Stanley for Friday," and I was like, "Why are y'all so random? Why do y'all do that? Like, why do y'all still reference Friday in 2021?" All right, so
That's live on his family.
Listen, my number 3, and I YouTubed it and chopped it up just so they can see it. Like, look at this part right here. This is y'all. Stanley for Friday. All right, my number 3 is Coming to America. What are we talking about? It's my favorite. It's probably the funniest movie of all time, but I know the words for all of it, especially the barbershop scenes. I like to read. I like to do all the characters. It's my thing. All right, number 2. What you got, Sister Mariah?
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Sister Mariah.
So many demons.
Mariah.
Hey, brother, y'all wait to the corner right now. Go in the corner. You hit time out.
Sister Mariah, what's your number 2? You said The Color Purple? Okay, that's a sad movie, Sister Mariah. My God.
Oh my Lord.
Now The Color Purple's not sad too. Y'all like to say that's not sad? My God. All right, y'all wait. What's number 2?
Beat me no more. That's sad as hell.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like the eyes and all that till you do right by me. What are we doing till you do right by me?
She was doing witchcraft and all that other type of. When she hit them with this, I was like, oh.
That's what I'm saying. Wait, that's the movie, and they on the Danny Glover. They on a boat, right? He said you like you.
That was the best part.
That's what he said. You the king now. I'm the king now. What he say? I'm the captain now. What he say? That's what he said, right? Danny Glover?
No.
Oh, I thought that's what he said. All right, Yahweh, what you got for number 2?
Josh, that was racist as shit.
Yahweh, what's your number 2, man?
My number 2 is The Water Boy.
Oh, you like Water Boy? Okay,
I know The Water Boy word for word.
All right, good.
You said Danny Glover said,
"Oh my
you
God,
the captain of this shit."
Naima says she loves that movie, and she says her number 2 a Boomerang in the Notebook. I thought about using a boomerang. I thought about using a boomerang. I can't watch Notebook. Notebook's too sad for me, even though it's a good movie. I can't watch it that much. And boom. All right, next we're going with Sister Candace. What you got for number 2?
Purple Rain is my number 2.
Okay.
Mahogany's coming up next.
You know what?
Mahogany's on the way.
If it was my number 1, I said what I said.
I said what I said. Okay, now Sister, wait, somebody, let me help Sister Mariah out with that sound in the background.
I'm saying, Sister Mariah, you going through an exorcism or something? Like, what's going on?
What's going on? Okay, I'm a mute her.
Yes.
I'm a music Mariah until she gets her phone back. All right, Sister Candace, is Purple Rain a musical or does it just have an amazing soundtrack?
I wouldn't say it was I would say it was a musical. Kind of like his concert movie Sign of the Times. I think that it's kind of the same way. Just more maybe cinematic in Purple Rain than it is in Sign of the Times, but I would say yes, musical.
I never seen it before. Of course, I know the song Purple Rain, but I never saw the movie with him on the motorcycle and stuff. But the song is good, so I'm taking your word for it.
Oh man,
I never saw it. I never saw it. I didn't know Purple Rain was like a must-see movie. I didn't know. I didn't know. What? All right, Marvin, what you got? What you got for number 2?
Number 2, I got Shrek, and my favorite line from Shrek is when he say, "I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder."
That's funny, Marvin. And now let me tell y'all, I could have put Shrek on here too, because I could fall asleep to Shrek probably any time of the day. Like I'm a Shrek fan, bro. Like I like.
It's
Shrek.
Literally a movie that you can watch over and over and never get tired of, ever.
Sasha Smidget says number 2, Major Payne. Salima says Harry Potter, of course, with the nerdy stuff. The fact that you know Harry Potter word for word, you deeply nerd. That's some serious vocabulary right there.
I thought I was articulate.
I couldn't memorize no 3-hour movie word.
Mimi says Nutty Professor is her number 1. Yes, Mimi, we know how you love Nutty Professor. Naima says Waiting to Excel. God, y'all love the sad movies. And Salima says Major Payne. And Josh was just watching Shrek a week ago. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, bro, listen, I always put Shrek on that. You don't gotta say nothing to me. I'm a big Shrek fan. Whatever, cool. Hold on.
You just slid that right on in there, didn't you, Brother Josh? I'm a big Shrek fan.
I am. I like Shrek 1 and 2, not 3 or 4. I'm to be clear, not 3 or 4.
But you said that real fast.
Real fast. Oh yeah, you know I love Shrek. You know I love Shrek. It has principles. It's a message. It's good. Got soundtrack. The donkey Eddie Murphy is singing. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all not whatever.
Oh my God.
Josh, guess name I'm wearing that. Salima says yes, Shrek. Marvin, that's her favorite part, hands down. Salima says that's her favorite part, hands down. Hit her up after the show, Marvin. I don't know what that means. Okay, cool. Boom. All right. So number 2, my number 2.
Why was that so wild?
So my number 2.
Netflix. What's the hashtag Netflix?
You always doing that, man. Knock it off.
I'm just saying, I love you, Marvin. That's my favorite part. You might as well just say call me. Goddamn. You might as well just say hit me up. All right, listen. My number 2 is Meet the Parents. Meet the Parents is a slept-on romantic comedy. I don't know why it is, but I like both sides of it. I like the storyline. And Sister Mariah, what is going on right now? What is happening right now, Sister Mariah? Sister Mariah, explain to me what is going on the screen right now, Sister Mariah.
That's not Sister Mariah. That's Sister Shabazz. That's what that is. Sister Mariah.
I was trying to switch it from my
Why did you
phone
on
to
the screen right now?
Sister Mariah left. Sister Shabazz.
Take it away.
Sister Mariah.
I was on my phone, but then I switched it back to my laptop, and I don't know what happened. I clicked to leave.
Okay,
yeah,
thank you, Sister Mariah. Okay, so
welcome back,
Sister
Sister
number
Mariah.
2. All right, number 1, Sister Mariah's back again. All right, so number 1, what you got, Sister Mariah?
I had 2 of them. I
Number
couldn't
1.
pick between 2. So I got Forrest Gump and I got Life.
Okay.
Oh,
Life is good.
You ended it on a high note tonight.
Okay. Forrest Gump and Life. Forrest Gump. That's what I'm saying. You said
Yeah, because I'm the finisher.
You're the finisher. Okay.
That's right.
That's right, Sister Mariah. All right, Yahweh, what you got number 1?
Oh, my number 1 is Forrest Gump. That's my favorite movie of all time. I know that movie front to back.
Yahweh, the fact that you can watch a serious movie that many times is sad as hell.
There's nothing serious about Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump is
serious.
It is hilarious.
What? Jenny's story. My God, man, it makes me sad.
Look, man, she asked for it herself. She did all that to herself, man.
Okay, now Salima and Sasha are both saying life. I mean, apparently everybody likes Life. I didn't know that it was a thing besides for quarantine.
Life is hilarious.
It's like the funniest movie ever.
Her name is Claude.
When they're standing on those, what were they standing on about the pie?
Why you always got to be
the bottles? When they're standing on the bottles?
Nasty mother.
Why? What is? Just because you put Eddie Murphy and Martin in the movie does not make it the funniest movie. I don't know.
It doesn't, but that movie, especially when they're in the bed at night and when he's like, you plotting on me.
Listen, I don't know why. Okay, so maybe we saw a different life, but the life I saw, the people just started disappearing and they started getting old and their face got wrinkly and everybody.
It's kind of like not that part in the movie.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody started dying. I'm like, that movie.
Oh my God.
Life was sad to me. I was like, oh, they never gonna get out. What's going on?
I cried. I laughed so hard.
Sasha Smidget is saying milk bottles. Okay, I don't know if that's like a reference point to something from the movie.
That's what they were standing on. Yeah,
they were standing on.
Empty milk bottles.
All right, boom. Next, we're going with Sister Candace. I mean, Yahweh. Did you number 1?
Yeah, Forrest Gump.
Okay, Sister Candace, you're number 1.
My number 1, I had The Color Purple.
You were one step away from having mahogany. I'm telling you, it should be your number 5.
But I mean, that's it for me. The color purple.
The
You
color
said
purple.
what you said.
Yeah, I said what I said and did what I did. That's what I'm
I know
saying.
the color. I know the signs from the color purple. I know the movie. I seen the sign. I seen the thing.
It's not even this.
That's not that.
I
Brother
think
Yahweh,
that
that look like an Elvis Presley move from this angle.
Oh, shit.
He got it from Whoopi Goldberg.
Here we go.
Then
Mimi
he girl ass was levitating. I'm like, oh, turned into Beloved real fast.
Life is sad. My God, Shrek is sad. Sasha Smith just said you want some of her cornbread. Salima said, Josh, come on. It was a great movie. They made it out at the end. Yes, after all the people disappeared, they finally made it out.
Josh, what you
that scarred me when I first saw the movie. I was like, yo, everybody dying? Like, what is happening? What is going on right now?
Oh my gosh.
Nah, I ain't gonna
Yes,
let
I know about this. I know. See, you gotta learn how to code switch with your audience, with the urban people. So all the urban people who think I don't like life. I know about the gun line, boss. I know about the gun line. I know about all that.
Go ahead,
I use that line in real life at times.
I know about the gun line. My God. All right, Marvin, what you got number 1?
Number 1, I don't be a menace in South Central while drinking your juice. And my favorite quote
That's one of the
is,
blackest answers we ever had.
that's
I thought
okay.
The gun line boss
That's
was bad, but all right.
one of the most
That's
trash
okay.
movies
That's
ever.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I
Trash.
go word for word. And my favorite line is, I'm just trying to do to the white woman what the white man be doing us for 100 years. What's that?
I remember that line. I remember that
I ain't
line.
gonna say what he said.
I remember that line. Okay, I remember that.
Oh
Boom.
gosh.
And Salima
Oh, my
says
goodness.
Mahogany was a good movie though. Okay, great. Okay, apparently this is Auntie Salima. Auntie Salima says Mahogany was a good movie. God, Mahogany was a good movie. Even though Billy D. Williams is very smooth in all the movies that he played.
I
All
thought
right, so
Lady
my-
Sings the Blues was better than Mahogany.
Of course you like the sadder movie. Crackhead, black people.
No!
Of course you like that.
It was just better acting. It was just better
Of
acting
course
to
you like Lady
me.
Sings the Blues. Of course you do. Nothing but sadness and blues singing and black people hanging.
It was better
I'm
acting.
on crack, house burned down.
It was just
so
better
sad,
acting.
man.
Better acting. You gotta give it to him.
Okay, good. Okay, my number 1 is 40-year-old version. I probably watch it once a week just because it has good material and it's like silly. If y'all never seen 40-year-old version, I like Michael Scott from The Office, aka Steve Carell. Good movie. Kevin Hart's in there if y'all want to get get some Apollo Theater going on in there. Kevin Hart's in there for y'all, and I'm just telling y'all, 40-year-old version is a funny movie. Boom.
What you mean Kevin Hart's in there for y'all?
Yeah,
Like,
It's like I know y'all gonna get mad
Because I'm
Kevin Hart
black.
gonna make people run out of the
Y'all gonna get mad.
Hey, just in case if you didn't know, if you were ever in doubt, Kevin Hart is in the movie.
Kevin
Don't
Hart's in
worry.
the movie. But y'all know.
Like Steve Carell was more sophisticated. Like, I enjoy Steve Carell.
No, because I don't.
But
Kevin
for
Hart
your
had everything.
entertainment purposes, they did put
Listen,
They
they
did
checked that
put-
off. They checked that
oh,
off. They-
Kevin Hart in there too. That was a step away from Bokeem Woodbine. But you
Ken Woodbine out of here, bro. I like what you was talking about. What is it, man?
might as well say, oh yeah, Bokeem Woodbine was in it too.
I like Ken Woodbine. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Maybe said Josh is racist. I'm not racist. See, I point out Kevin Hart and y'all say I'm racist for that. Anyway, Sister Mariah, can you please say goodbye to everybody, please, ma'am?
Goodbye, everybody. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam, ma'am. Naima says 40-year version is hilarious. Yes, Salima says yes, Lady Singing the Blues was a great one. So Rakia says Out of the Darkness was a great Diana Ross movie as well. We're just naming random Diana Ross movies apparently. At this
They
point.
sound sad. Out of the Darkness,
Out of the
Mahogany.
Darkness. Diana Ross was in Sister or something. I don't know. Whatever Sister Rakia is saying. All right, Sister Candace, can you please say goodbye to everybody, please, ma'am?
Good night, everybody. Thank you, Brother Josh, for having me on once again. It was
Anytime,
great
man.
with the panelists. So I say good night to everybody and Brother Yahweh too.
Thank you.
They treat me like Kevin Hart. Yeah, I say, y'all-
You're like Kevin Hart. All right, Marvin, say goodbye to everybody.
Brother Yahweh here too.
Marvin, say goodbye to everybody, bro.
Y'all know me. I gotta be a little bit serious at this time. It's not that serious, but honestly, and I don't mean to disrespect nobody that comes on this panel, but these group of panelists right here are my favorite group, and I'm gonna explain why. Everybody on this panel is unapologetically themselves. I love that about y'all. Yahweh never makes a list, bro, and he don't care.
I'm never prepared.
What I said about this earlier. She don't care if she right or wrong for real, or if she gonna speak it like she mean it, and she mean it, right? Sister Mariah, everything that she said about who she is today and how she writes and how real, bro, real people, and I appreciate that so much about y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate that for real.
It's just funny as hell. Everybody else got a compliment. Like that nigga don't write his list. That nigga don't write his list.
It was a compliment, whether you see it or not. It was a compliment.
All right, Yahweh, say goodbye to everybody, bro.
Man, I'm on time. I'm about to go to sleep. Hey, it was fun, man.
Naima
My
says she's
face
weak,
hurt.
and Salima says, Marvin, you fake as heck. You fake as heck. ... Wink. Still. I see. All right, thank everybody for watching.
I only been on with Salima like once or twice, so you gotta work, sister. I'm just really gotta work to get in my face. Gotta work.
Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot.
I can't wait to put this on YouTube. Thank you all for watching, man. This is Joshua Leonard Muhammad signing off for the People's Podcast. Boom, just like that.